So how much of the Vegas game did you take in? You would have got back home in plenty of time. In fact, the day before, it was the late game on hockey night. Flames were feeling good. Vegas were not. They had a Jack Eichel not going to play announcement the day of the game, I believe. And it just felt like, man, if there was ever a time to play Vegas in Vegas where the Flames have been completely just snake bitten, they can't win in that rink seemingly. This was one that was lining up nicely. And sure enough, they got a lead. Markstrom was sensational, particularly in the second, and they escaped with 2 points and a rather seamless, or I shouldn't say easy because Markstrom was great, but I mean, it didn't ever seem in doubt. The Vegas made it 3-1, and that was as close as they got.
Would you call that a Flames script?
That was a Flamesy win. When we looked at this group, it was like maybe they could look like the Islanders. That's how the Islanders win, what you saw on Saturday. They get great goaltending. It was, a good 4-line effort. Don't allow too many chances, hopefully.
I mean, we've watched enough hockey over the years, but they're exuding a bit of a swagger that I haven't seen for a while. There was a confidence, or there's some weight off their backs. They all look like they're skating freely and having fun, right? Which is hard. I mean, we talk about it, but it sounds kind of corny, but it really looks that way. But you watch them play, making passes, making plays. There's a confidence to it and an enjoyment that you can see in them. At least I think I see it.
And we talked about it. We did a show poolside on Friday while you were in the air, which didn't bother anyone here in Calgary when it was minus a million. They were happy to see our bare feet.
Very supportive.
Sandals. Yeah, totally. Not rubbing anything in. But it was exactly that. It was, think about how much more air there is in the room than a year ago, that young guys have opportunities. You're allowed to have fun. Let's go celebrate a win. Let's not overreact to a mistake or two here or there. How much fun do these guys have going to work right now? And the dad's trip, I think, added even another layer. Like every time they panned to Rusty Coleman, you could just see like these guys are having a great time. That's 3 in a row with the dads. Ottawa at home, and then the 2-game road trip. I was joking on Twitter the other day. Flames got to be introducing a 6-game dad's homestand today, don't they? Like, it's been unbelievable.
Optional. Every trip is now optional for fathers. You just
That's
come
right.
on, you sit by your kid. They look good. I clearly I didn't expect it. I had packed it in on them fairly early on, and I think they deserved it. But the more you kind of watch, you're like, well, you can squint. They beat good teams. I think there's been a lot of circumstantial, like Eichel being out and Hill being, you know what I mean?
Honestly,
you still have to win those games.
And they've missed Tanev for a while. They've missed Markstrom for a bit, not massive. They've had no Pelche all year. They'd love to be telling you they've had Oliver Shillington for 41 games. They haven't. So it's not just other teams that run into these things. We've saw last year they were quite lucky on the injury bug. They haven't been this year in many senses. But you just got to tip your cap. I think Ryan Huska deserves a lot of credit. He's been stern when needed, but he hasn't blown up. He's been professional. I think they've navigated some tough spots, and there's a lot of guys that I think, as you noted, they love coming to the rink right now. This is a team that doesn't get blown out. They work their tails off. And now all of a sudden it's a heck of a homestand here. They got 6 games at home, Rhett, then All-Star break, then that CBA mandated 7-day break. They don't play a road game till Feb 6. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out more of our content right here on the Flames Nation YouTube page. We had a bunch of great long-form interviews. You can check out some videos we've done as well outside of the studio. And of course, if you want more writing or merchandise stuff, flamesnation.ca or nationgear.ca. Appreciate you watching.